What's likely to happen this week, and who could be the next CEO?
Hey, Naira, thanks for having me. There could be, it's funny, so a lot could happen this week or nothing. So they could announce a new CEO, they're looking for a new chairman, and they're working on a massive restructuring plan that could see as many as 10,000 job cuts. So a quarter of the workforce, really. That's what we've reported. But we also had a statement on the record from one of the biggest shareholders, Cerberus, just yesterday night that said, slow down, Commerzbank. We don't want you to rush on a decision. So they have a supervisory board meeting on Wednesday where they could announce everything, or if they follow the suggestion of Cerberus, they will wait.
Why all of a sudden do you think the voice of Cerberus has sort of pushed the slight pause narrative?
So Cerberus has been a shareholder of Commerzbank for about 3 years now, and the share price of Commerzbank has declined dramatically since they took the stake. So they're under a lot of pressure because they've lost so much money on their investment. And they've gotten really impatient. They sent a couple of letters, we reported on them, to the supervisory board that contained scathing criticism and put a lot of pressure on both the CEO and the chairman. They realized they didn't have much backing anymore, and so they stepped down. And now Cerberus, of course, is trying to take a lead in this whole restructuring and tell them what they expect them to do.
Stephen, the two names that seem to have come up in terms of candidates for the CEO job are Roland Buckhout, the bank's head of corporate clients, but also the CFO, Bettina Orlop. Any sign if either of those have more of a chance, especially if the aim is to turn Commerzbank round?
It seems like Buckhout is the more likely candidate at this point. He's relatively new, and the people that we've spoken with, they seem to think that most people favor someone with a fresher perspective on Commerzbank, and that's Buckhout. He's also got a good track record. Orlop is another candidate. But we've also said we know they're still considering external options, and that's one reason why Cerberus wants the bank to take it slow at first. They want this process. They said they want an orderly succession process, and so essentially they're saying, wait, let's look at external candidates first.